G'day guys, welcome to Rumble's Fish Room. So today might just be a bit of a shed walk around and a bit of jibber jabber. You might have noticed yesterday's video was actually like 4 days old. I just had so much going on the weekend, I missed a day, but I actually had a video up my sleeve for that day. And I didn't want to not post a video that I made, you know what I mean? So, sorry that yesterday's video was like a bit of a blast from the past if you follow my other social medias. But let's have a look at the shed. So I cleaned the shed big time. It doesn't even look like the same shed, but I've kind of made a mess since I cleaned it. I'll explain. Alright, so the camera doesn't really zoom out as far as I'd like to. If only I had a GoPro, I'm just calling it a GoPro, you guys know what I mean, the DJI Osmo Action. Alright, so basically, this was all clean, and I messed this up yesterday. So the cars are outside. I think I talked about that to the members. If you don't know, that's an XK Falcon. The bikes are stacked here. I put the tarp there just to kind of draw the attention away from them. I'm getting super paranoid about theft, but I've got an alarm. So there's actually sensors up here. If someone wants to get in, I'll get a text message, but I don't think I'll jump out of bed in a hurry to come and grab the guys. Probably just call the police. But my gas is in the toilet. Alright, so the main event, let's talk about it. There's a car hoist in my shed. There's no lights yet, so basically having a brother-in-law as an electrician has its benefits, but one of them is not putting lights in your shed. No, I'm only joking. There's a full lighting circuit like sitting there ready to go. We just haven't got around to it. I think it was a mixture between when he put that in, I didn't have the money to do lighting, and then now there's no reason now. But so he's going to come in and wire up this here, so it's only got to go to there. Because for anybody who doesn't know, this hoist has been like 5 years in the making, so there's actually footings in this slab. Anyone who knew me before YouTube, when I built this shed, well, you guys wouldn't actually know, but I never got any photos or anything. But when we poured the slab, I dug massive holes there and there. They're a bit off center, so that's the center of the shed. The reason is because there's a toilet in there, but in saying that, I've never used that toilet. Maybe like, I think we had a couple of box parties here and that, and the toilet got used, but not enough for me to justify to have it. The reason being is, so when a car comes in here and goes up on the hoist, I'm kind of thinking I want that side to be my work area, and when we're up on the hoist, the good thing about getting rid of the toilet is I'd have plenty of room there to work on the front of the car, or even if I wanted it this way and I needed to work in the boot, I think I could just clear up the space, and I could make more shelving across there, if that makes sense. I could make some wicked shelving there, and I could delete the shelving next to the fish room. So as far as the quad bikes go, I kind of want to sell the white one, but that's my wife's bike, so I have to get her permission to sell it, because in the future, after we have the baby, the plan is my wife ride this blue one, and I'm going to get my baby a bike. From the research I've done at about 3 years old, but I've never had a kid before, so that's just guessing. What else is news? Alright, so I've got to get the two cars back in here. the hoist needs work. So, well, there's a tolerance on the hoist, and I got it really cheap because it's close to the end of that tolerance. So, because I'm not using it very often, it probably won't be a bother. Basically, I'll keep an eye on it, but there's a chance it might last 5 years. There's a chance it will last 10 years. There's a chance it will last 1 year. But the downfall is the parts to repair the hoist when it does reach its overdue date. The parts is $740 not installed just for the they're called lift nuts. So I don't know why I'm telling you about the hoist. Some of you might be interested. I've had a few people comment like, oh, Breno's got another hobby. Just to make it clear, this hobby is older than most of the hobbies that you've seen on the channel. The only hobby that's older than this is the remote control cars. And even in saying that, I worked on cars with my dad when I was younger. So it's not a new hobby, it's just an extension of an old hobby. And also, one key thing you guys got to think of, we don't have a car here now. So I've got the quads, but they're just chilling. I don't know what to do about the quads. The quads take up more space than I would like. So one thing I was thinking, when I want to work on the cars, whether it be one or the other, you know how there's a lot of jobs that are no good on a hoist? I can actually lift one of the cars up and I can put the quads under the hoist, and then I've got like 1, 2, 3 meters here to work on the car. Also, almost 4 meters. The only thing obstructing the 4 meters is that ladder. I could honestly get rid of that ladder. So if you don't know, I don't think I've ever talked about this ladder on the channel. Let me know. So this is an old broken ladder that is bolted to the ground and bolted to the frame. So when I want to check on my water change system, I can just climb up here. What's that noise? Oh, it's a crowbar. So I can climb up here, have a gander. What's all that? So, see that calcium at the bottom? That's actually from when I used to add water, not conditioner, water buffers. I used to add salt and KH hardener, which is like calcium. So that's what that is there. And then the brown, I'm guessing that brown's either dust coming in this hole, or it's just like the copper dirt from the hose. Not the hose, you know what I mean, the scheme water. It is quite hard to get down this ladder. I've got to like squeeze my finger in the IBC. So that's the shed. We've got plenty of room. So this shelving rack that was here, I cut it down and I put it up there, and I cleaned it out. I got rid of a heap of shit, and I managed to squeeze what I wanted to keep out of that rack there into that rack there. Let's talk about what I haven't cleaned up. So I haven't gone through those paints and stuff. I haven't done this corner where the bike is. A heap of shit got piled in the toilet. And then the reason this shit's out here is because I cleared up that shelf there. And if you know, you know. No, I'm actually pretty sure most of you wouldn't know. We're putting blackworm culture here. So I actually got some more blackworms. My idea is, I don't know why I bought more, to be honest. I was at the pet shop and I figured I might as well get fresh blackworms for my blackworm culture. So the idea here was that this was going to fill up over a few days, but it's half full in one day, and I don't have my hole saws here to drill the hole in it. So, I haven't even water tested this tank. So the water test is literally that tank there overflowing into this tank here. So I've got to get some substrate for this. I should hit up one of you guys to get some substrate. So this is something cool that I want to show you. Where's the scissors? Scissors are right here. So do you know how to grow blackworms? Multiply them. You get the scissors and you just cut them up. I think like the technical thing is you're meant to cut them into threes, but nobody's got time for measuring out. Look how long this one is. All of mine are really short that I've been feeding because I've cut them. Like when I got my last batch, I went to town cutting it like that. So I need to get substrate in here. I just said that, didn't I? Alright, so that's the blackworm culture. So one thing is, someone from the shop that I got them from, I'm not going to mention the shop just in case, I don't know, but they said they might consider buying them off me, but I didn't actually talk to the owner of the store, so I'm not 100%. But if I can get this culture cranking, I can offer it to stores. And then also, if anybody knows if the blackworms will do badly in summer, let me know. I've heard one person said to me there's a chance they won't survive summer, and if they don't, there's a chiller sitting right there. But the only problem is I have to figure out a way to set up the chiller so that the fish, so the worms don't get sucked into the chiller. So drop a comment if you know a maximum temperature for breeding blackworms. If there's no comments on this video, I'll do some research myself, but I'm being lazy. Alright, so I've set up a betta tank for breeding. It's basically just like a Kmart tank with the, is it like a 20 litre tank? It's got the pair in there. Check out how good this girl's looking. So I bought these betta, and this girl here was almost plain pink with a bit of blue on her tail, and the colour that has come through is insane. So the girl actually came from a community tank, like still together. So I think being isolated, she's coloured right up, and the boy looks pretty cool too. That's only my phone light too shining. So I've just got the old extreme food container and I've drilled some holes in it, and basically I've been letting her out. I let her out last night, and what was I gonna say? So the container has some grooves and stuff, and see that height there? There's just enough room that the girl can sit up there and hide from the male if necessary. What are they going to do? Why isn't the camera focusing? Focus on him, please. Oh, that's not that. What's that light glaring? Is that light glaring? I don't know. See what they do. Do you want to watch them in live time? Oh, I need to go. Oh, no, that's not good. Mate, don't hurt her. I want to get the camera out and get some nice photos of them. Look how... There we go. Look how plump she's looking. I feel like she's ready to lay. She's got that little dot on the bottom of her belly. Anybody breed bettas and know the quality? Blake's Aquatics, if you're watching, send me a message, let me know what you think. Obviously, like, I can grade a flower horn all day, but not so much bettas. How cool would it be if I got like them twirling in this video? I kind of want to set the tripod up and leave it recording for a while. I haven't got my other light, you know, the light that normally mounts on my camera. It's in my toolbox, which is at work, so I don't even know how it ended up in there, to be honest. They're not being friends. It's like flower horns all over again, guys. Anyway, I'm going to leave it at that because otherwise you guys are going to get bored shitless sitting here. Another quick one before we go, guys. I got some new fighters. I don't know where her lid went. I've just lost it in the... Oh, there it is. So, turns out extreme fish food containers are good for fighters. So this is the male. Focus. So there's a Dumbo Platinum or something. What? The camera's not playing cricket, guys. Hang on, let me take it off here. I want to have a play with the camera setting too, guys. When I'm editing the videos, I'm not happy with the stability, and I'm not sure why, because I've watched a few of Blake's Aquatics videos and his are way more stable than mine, and we run the same equipment, so it's a bit strange. So that's the female. The plastic's warping her, and then this is the male. I only got him yesterday, so he's settling in a bit. He's actually not as white as I would have liked. He definitely looks a lot different to the ad, but I should get something exciting. I don't know if this is going to upset people, me mixing a koi with a platinum. I don't really know much about bettas, and I'm not sure whether that's like frowned upon, but if it's anything like flower horns, mixing lines is okay. I really want to get some wilds. I was watching some of the, are they called Splendids or something? The different local ones in Thailand. I think it'd be pretty cool. But I think they're quite expensive, the wilds. So my plan is to try that pair. So I don't know if anybody's going to hate me for this in the comments or not, but basically my idea behind mixing them is to get a good variety of offspring to take into the shops. That's kind of like the purpose of this pair, and then the koi pair is like for my own challenge to try and like refine the koi line, because I don't know anything, like I keep saying, I don't know much, but basically the pair that I'm trying out in the shed, they're siblings, so does that mean the fry will be F2? I'm not sure. Got a little flower horn growing out here. I think it's a girl, to be honest. I was really banking on the fact that it's a boy, but I don't think it's a boy. And then I've still got, I don't know if I showed this guy on camera. He looks black, but he's actually red. If we can get him into the light. There we go. It's amazing what light does for a camera. So he was a cheapie. He was $15 from the pet shop. I don't know. What do you guys reckon? Should I get another female for him and have 3 pairs on the go? I think what's going to happen here is what happened with the flower horns. No breeding, and then bam, too many fry. So the flower horns, I've got 4 batches at the moment. It's more than I need. So, and then I want to breed this pair here. I don't even know if I've shown her on the channel. It's a white-eyed fader. If I breed them, I need to make room for them. And if I breed them, this girl here I was a little bit worried about. She was clamping her fins a little bit yesterday. but I think the boy was just stressing her out. I had them together for a bit. But anyway guys, I'm gonna wrap that one up there. It's just a bit of a bits and bobs video. I haven't done one like that for a while, I reckon. So shipping fish tomorrow. I don't know whether tomorrow's video will be shipping them. I've got to get up at 3:30 in the morning and bag the fish, so do I pick up the camera? Who knows, only time will tell. You guys will know tomorrow. Oh, and I've run out of flower horns. I've got one flower horn going to a surprise person, which you guys will find out soon. And then I've only got F2 boys left. And if anybody doesn't know, a friend gave me the F2 boys for free. So I have no desire to sell them, especially not for profit. Even if I did sell them, the money would be going to my friend. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 F2s. I've actually got a F1 here hiding, but he's actually got a bit of a deformity, so I might cull him. But yeah guys, I ran out of flower horns that are for sale size anyway, so I'm gonna have to start pumping the little ones. Realistically, that one there, I should have him for sale within two months, if not less. I could sell Richard, but I really don't want to. I was actually thinking about breeding Richard. Depends if Shorty plays friends or not. So this girl's just laid in that cage, but Shorty was just being way too aggressive. If you don't know Shorty, he goes way back on the channel. I bred him. He's an F1 from my original pair. Look, see this girl's kind of clamping her fins. Maybe she's not, maybe she's not. I'm being a bit silly maybe. But anyway guys, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe for more, hit that little red button. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.